Hello everybody, welcome here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battles. So today we have the showcase for the boy STR SLUG. This is the Halloween DOKKANFEST that released just a few hours ago, so good luck for those people who did summon for the boy. We're gonna go ahead and showcase him and see what is up with our boy Lord Sluggy right here. So let's go ahead and get started here with his good old showcase. He is bringing a new leader skill into the game, which is demonic power. Inhuman deeds or movie bosses category key +3, all stats 170, with the additional 30% to stats for characters who belong to the terrifying conquerors or space traveling warriors category. His super attack is the darkness eye beam. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage with a great chance of stunning the enemy. So not bad of a decent super attack effect. Our boy has an intro animation. We can be able to test that out. He's going to get 33% damage reduction. However, you do need to have 3 or more demonic power category allies on the team, right? So in addition to that, he gets key +2, attack and defense +200%. He has his domain ability. I'm assuming he's going to be able to create that immediately. I don't know if we can use that. Yeah, it's just he's going to create it as soon as we get that started, but it is only for 3 turns, right? So he tosses on an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. He gets a 50% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to 200%. So we do need to do at least 4 attacks with him in order for him to be fully built up. He has a scatter right there, so he can be able to foresee enemy super attacks within the character's attacking turn, starting from the turn in which the character receives the 5th attack in battle. So he does need to get hit 5 times in order for him to get that. Then in addition to that, he's recovering 6% HP when HP is 66% or less at the end of the turn, and he then also recovers 10% HP at the end of the character's attacking turn, and all allies get key +2 while the domain is active there. So that's not going to be too bad. So let's go ahead and showcase our boy here, Lord SLUG. We've managed to find somebody who's 90%, so let's showcase our boy right here. So bit of a mix of like bringing some decent linking partners in here for the boy Lord SLUG. It's just that, let me up the volume just a tad bit. I feel like him, in regards to characters that he can be linking up pretty well with, he doesn't have too much of a good option here and there. This is the team that I could be able to conjure and just bring up, right? But we can be able to like play mix and match with the teams that we have available. So let's just go ahead and jump in and see this guy's intro animation. Alright, so coincidentally we forgot that the boy Gohan is under the demonic power team, so we are going to be receiving some additional damage, right? So we can go ahead and get started with this. So this is gonna be like sort of like the best linking partners that I'm going to possibly bring in here. This guy is not the greatest right now. He's a little bit outdated. So so let's start. I mean, again, 66% damage reduction that we have available here. We do need to build up with our boy, so that's possibly what we're gonna do here. Nice little domain ability. So the domain provides an additional attack and defense +15%, so 4.2 million, not the best one right now. There's the additional super there, 6.6 million. That's the additional that has a 70% chance to becoming a super. So not bad. And we were able to stun because he has the 70% chance to stun. Not bad. Okay, so we can live with our boy Garlic Jr. Yeah, I need to sorry, Chad. As soon as we get done with the super attack here, I'm gonna put like OSTs in the background because this is very freaking loud. My goodness. So yeah, looking decent so far. I mean, 6 million. It's not that bad. Where's the additional fun? The front one. Let's go ahead and play these intros here. Alright, we're back. Had myself muted for like a few seconds there. Oh boy, I can't do videos at like 5 a.m. guys, I can't. So we're back. Did want to put the OSTs back in there because again, one of the many reasons, like if I have some OSTs in the background, or the things that are, you know, you guys are listening to right now, it's a little bit awful to just like try to listen to all of these things while my voices are just bleeding through, so it's not a fun time, happy-go-lucky fun time, right? So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started here. We are, I mean, the sort of like attack stats that we just got, it's not that awful, right? Started like at 4 to 5 million here and there, and then he jumped into 6 million, so that was not bad. Let's see, do we link any? Well, no, it's just Namekians and big bad bosses. So I feel like those links are gonna go up as soon as we link level our boy, Lord Slug, but he's not full level 10 links at this moment in time, right? So he's getting demonic power, I mean demonic ways, sorry, metamorphosis, thirst for conquest, nightmare, and fierce battle. As you guys know, Namekians is just running the Namekian team. He can be able to link up pretty decently with other Namekians, and then of course because of the Namekian link, and then of course big bad bosses. We do need to have that link at full level 10, that way we can be able to showcase our boy in a better light. So let's go ahead and see how well our boy is going to get here. So 3 million, this is going to be the last turn I feel for the domain. So there's the domain ability right here. Enemies and allies get attack and defense plus 15% for those who are in demonic power. Superclass damage, increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 10%. And also an additional 15% for characters who also belong to the Earthbred Fighters category. I feel like, if I'm reading this correctly, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but are we gonna be like buffing the enemy a lot with that like this domain? Like, is the enemy going to give us like 25% damage, additional damage, if they are on Earthbred Fighters and their superclass? Is that how that works? Because I'm getting a bit confused a little bit with what he's capable of taking, right? So 8.42. You know the funny thing? Yeah, the little fast walk that he has. It's just hilarious. So yeah, there's the additional 11 million. So now he should be fully built up. We got all the build up that we needed. And we are also getting support from the boy, good old whatchamacallit, the Garlic Jr. So not too bad, not too shabby. There we go. Now we go back into this. Wait. Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty cool that we got this on camera. That's awesome. Okay. So if you're running double Lord Slug, you can have one, or have the domain with one. Then once that finishes up, you can be able to get the other one. That is pretty freaking cool. Okay, that's good. Again, good to know. Let's see. So we have the active skill. available for us here. You can be able to use this whenever the character whenever we're at 60% HP or less, or starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. A pretty quick ability. So he's just massively raising attack, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, so we can be able to see a really good attack stat from him. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump that right here. He has 369k defense, so let's go ahead and actually play this one. Just give you a little peekaboo right there, right? So again, with this, he just massively raises attack. So if in any case you are still trying to build up with some of these characters, with him, you can be able to just do the active skill, and you should be, let's say on this case scenario, we should be fully built up. So we're at 462k defense there. So remember, he does get attack and defense plus 50% with each attack performed. I think the friend was only able to do 3. So now we have the 4 attacks that he needs in order for him to be fully built up there. So 10 million. Again, this guy is 90%. So it is very impressive. As we see here, 13. He does raise attack and defense for the turn. It's a 30% attack and defensive raise, so he's not like stacking attack or anything. So overall, I feel like he's gonna be very decent, but that's it. There's nothing like something out there from the character that says, yes, this is a must summon. People should drop everything, summon for this guy, because he's going to be the most valuable unit in the game. No, I don't feel like he should be... I don't feel like he should be a character that you should like desperately need to invest your dragon stones in, right? So that is how I feel. But I mean, if you feel like you should summon for him, I mean, he's not bad, I feel. Alright, so let's... we already saw the active skill with him. Let me see. Yeah, no, we're getting the same likes here. So I'll just go ahead and skip. We're gonna go ahead and play that. We have the little OST playing in the background. I made a mistake. I actually wanted to see that turn. I didn't think that he was gonna be that low on HP. So that was a pretty good turn because we had Kid Buu on the rotation. Man, that was my bad. All right, I'll be right back. All right, what's done is done. Okay, I'm sorry. I really truly wanted to see that rotation where we got the Lord Slug, the support from Kid Buu, and the support from Garlic Jr. Just unfortunate. But we'll continue on, I guess. There's another thing that we got to discuss, and it's like the team composition, right? I don't see a lot of people bringing this Garlic Jr. into the fight. I don't. There's no way that people are going to be bringing the that unit in there. So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, he seems pretty good. He seems pretty decent of a character. It's just the team builds is going to be out there. You're going to try to get like a compromise here and there, because we're running some Buu characters to fulfill the role. Some decent units that we can tank with. But yeah, like I don't know, man. It's just I don't feel like it's gonna be. I mean, he's good. The character's good. It's just a matter of like, who will you link up Lord Slug with is the question. Because again, one of the best linking partners is this Garlic Jr. But Garlic Jr. is right now, I don't feel like he's gonna be super stellar taking hits from this fight, right? So that's how I feel about this character, right? So he's at 462k. I feel like that is the most that he's going to get at this moment in time. He doesn't have any other additional build-ups or anything like that unless we continuously super attack. Again, the additional that has a 70% chance to super is a very good bonus that we have here, because he can work without a dupe. You do have to get really lucky with the hidden potential system, but yeah, he doesn't look too bad. As I did the breakdown video, like he does look pretty decent. So 14 million here. It's at 55% for level 1 links. Granted, if we had like links like Big Bad Bosses active right now, we could have seen him in a little bit of a higher attack stat. So 15 right there, not that bad. I did like the little fast walk because the game is on like 2 times speed. His normal animation is just like walking very slowly, very menacingly. In this case scenario though, he's just gonna be like, oh no, too fast, I gotta go. It's like I need to go to the bathroom. Or you're like in a mall trying to get away from people. It's like, okay, fast walk. But yeah, I mean, again, let's give a little summary of what he has, right? So he has 66% damage reduction. He gets 33% of that with the intro. And again, you only can get that whenever you're running 3 or more demonic power category allies on the team. So you can either mix and match, right? And in any case, you don't want to have vulnerabilities on this team. Like, for example, you can have like, let's say not having some of the blue characters. He does leave movie bosses, so you can be able to add some of the new units that we just got for like the Brolys. Let me also stall a little bit because I want to get Kid Buu alongside my Lord Slug, and get him alongside Garlic Jr. So that would be like a pretty nice rotation to see. But yeah, you're gonna be able to like mix and match with movie bosses, and he's gonna be looking pretty good. So yeah, 33% damage reduction from his intro. He gets an additional 33% damage reduction with his passive. He's tossing on an additional that has a 70% chance to become a super attack, which is pretty good. That means that it will possibly proc every so often. I feel like more often than not, you can be able to see him getting that additional super attack. Just doing 4 attacks with him, it gets him the additional 200% attack and defense. So again, that's pretty strong. He has a scouter when the character receives the 5th attack in battle. So once we get hit 5 times, we can be able to see the scouter here. Yeah, there you go. We have the scouter available, so that's nice. But yeah, that's the only thing. That this character is not going to go too high on defense. But yeah, 500k defense with 66% damage selection. And that is only because we have support in gear, because this guy, what does he provide? So 40% attack and defense and key +3. So is not the greatest defensive stat that we would like to see, but I feel like he's pretty good. And also he's recovering HP when HP is 66% or less at the end of the turn. So if in any case we end up being like taking a lot of damage, then he's going to be pretty decently healing us here. So yeah, 13.3 million was that. So not too shabby. Taking a super attack, we did get our attack lowered, but I feel like the effect is just going to last for the turn, I feel. And of course, if we do have the domain active, we are able to recover 10% HP at the end of the character's attacking turn. But that's the thing, this is not a active skill activated domain. This is a domain that's activated with the intro. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like it's a decent thing to have immediately, if in any case you don't want to conflict with some of the domain abilities that you're going to have while running this guy, maybe alongside other movie bosses characters like the Broly. In Broly, you can be able to see the domain ability pretty quickly, because as long as you're running some character from uncontrollable power, you can be able to have that active right away. Over here on this case though, this is not an active skill domain. You can have that available to you if it's just running those 3 characters and have the intro pop up, so you can be able to see the domain. If you're running 2 of the Lord Slugs, the domain abilities activate once the other ones finish. So if one domain finishes up, the other Lord Slug comes into the rotation, bam, you can be able to see that. So it's a pretty interesting maneuvering of active skills and stuff, so not that bad. So there's our boy, 558k defense. This is with the support from Kid Buu. Possibly, I don't think we're gonna see him a lot higher than this. This could be like a possible last turn. So yeah, running him with Kid Buu, he's gonna give him like a pretty nice support buff here. Remember that Kid Buu is providing 70% attack and defense for extreme class allies and additional key, so that's gonna help him out. So yeah, you do have options. I feel it's not a bad setup for him. For 14.2, we could have the possibility of getting the additional super attack. That could be also pretty good. Let's see. Nice. So 15 million. This is with no big bad bosses. If we had big bad bosses active, I feel like he could have been a bit higher, right? So not bad for our boy Lord Slug. I feel like we've shown everything that we have to see here. I feel as though that you're not gonna get full advantage of what that last portion is going to provide you. That you know, him recovering 10% HP and the other character's attacking turn, and all allies getting key +2 while the domain is active, things like that. Yeah, there's some certain portions from his passive that you're not going to be able to get full advantage of because of the end of the domain ability. The domain just lasts for 3 turns. It's different from some of the other domains that we've seen, where this is a domain just activated immediately from his intro. And again, you're not going to get too much of an advantage with that. So I don't know. I feel like he is a sort of decent character. I don't feel like people should summon for him at all. But again, I mean, he's okay. He's alright, as people would say. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy Lord Slug. Yeah, we kind of died there, but again, I was trying to test him out with some of the best characters that he links up with. Which is of course this in card like Junior. Let me actually just show you guys on Dokkan Info what I'm talking about. Alright, so we got our boy Lord Slug here pulled up. So yeah, look at the linking partners that we have available. So this is the one of them that shares 6 links. Of course, we do gotta get them full level 10 links in order for us to have big bad bosses available. But this is the next best partner, right? Unless he gets an ECA during this celebration, I don't think we're gonna be able to use this guy at all, right? Same as this guy. Again, if some of these characters do get their ECAs, then they could be useful. We also got these guys in here, but I didn't pull them, so we're not gonna be like bringing them into the fray, unfortunately. But yeah, there you go. That is gonna be the showcase for the boy Lord Slug. I mean, he did pretty good. Like, this is a character that has 66% damage reduction, and he's getting almost like 600% attack, 400% defense. So he's going to be hitting pretty hard, especially if you get him to full level 10 links. If you do get him to full level 10 links, he is going to be looking spectacular, right? So, yeah. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy STR Lord Slug. Dokkanfest Lord Slug is finally have it in the game. We got a Dokkanfest Lord Slug before we got a LR Kid Buu. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe. We are so close to getting to 1,500 subscribers, which is of course the end goal of the year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.